That's what we feel like is something that we call a framework. So we have to know the framework first before we go further into debate. You see, that will reach success at the end of the day. What we want in a society is winning at the end of the day. That becomes the line of argument, right? So when you're splitting your case, now you say, so in the political aspect, you see, a member of parliament wants to attain a seat, right? What they do is they can end up lying so that they win that seat. So we feel like they have reached they've reached what they wanted to do, like that's winning. So that is what is important, whether they lied or they did not lie. The fact that they have reached success, that is what we want. Well, split a case here. You see, you brought your case, now your case split is in the political aspect.
Go to what? To debate and public speaking. And people will come in few numbers, right? Then from there, I've managed to go to South Africa because of what? Of debate. I was told just to carry your bags, we will pay you everything. Is it clear? Yes. So as for the project was hosted in South Africa 2025, and now 2026 people are going to Nigeria. So this is more of like how it is. So usually it's just to embrace it and work on yourself so that you become great. Is it clear? Right? So that you know one thing about public speaking, debate and public speaking. One day you're expected to stand in front of the people, and those people, they want to hear something from you, and you have to stand there and speak so fluent that they admire and say that I wish I was that kind of a girl. I wish I was that kind of a boy. Usually people, some they don't show up for these tournaments. Why? They have fear inside them.
Africa, why do we continue lying to our own children? Imagine looking into the mirror, what do you see? A person responsible for their choices, or someone hiding behind substances and excuses. The first black South Africa president, Nelson Mandela, once said, the choices that you make today determine the future that you will lead. First thing, what is drug abuse? According to the World Health Organization, this is the harmful or hazardous use of drugs, and they come in various types, which are cocaine, mandras, marijuana, shisha, and bangi. And some effects of drug abuse are the abuse of children, not having self-control, committing gender-based violence, and criminality. But the father figure of Zimbabwe, the late Robert Gabriel Mugabe, once said, Shanda Ugweta Mari, Mari Nova Move. And the today president, His Excellency Emerson Dambuto Shabablas Ricardo Zokera Nabunu once said, Nika inowakwa newe newayo. But how can you build your own country when you are mentally disabled? If you continue consuming drugs, you end up being homeless, mannerless, jobless, ruthless, careless, shameless, and die in poverty. We say causes of drug abuse are peer pressure, addiction, and depression. But addiction is a symptom, not the cause. And depression. And I'm pleased man goes hand in hand at two sides of a coin with depression. Ask yourself, is now drug abuse a means to settle all the storms of mind and distress? I don't know, and neither do you standing before me. Drug is like a chronic brain disease which attacks the cognitive part of the brain, which separates reality from fiction. Hence, you believe in a short life, but when you snap out of it, you'll probably be staring back at you no less than before. Don't let your life be rude. Drugs brings pain, regret, and tears. Always remember, the dealer who used to sell drugs to you won't be there when you fail, and your friends who pursued you to get into drugs won't be next to you. Only you will live to see the choices that you make. So Africa, listen. Africa, see. The time is now. The bell has been rung. It is time to let go of drugs and choose your own future. Thank you.
Oh, what a... It may look like funny, like accept, like a way to fit in. But the truth is, drugs steal dreams. Drugs steal dreams. Drugs can destroy families. Taking drugs is not the only way to solve everything. Choosing life is like choosing life is like walking on top of ice. Everything will flow smooth. Choose life. Don't choose drugs. Choose your future I think I'm done.
No, okay.
Where will you be when I'm crying all night? Save me. I need you. But you turned a deaf ear on me. I gave dead my trust. I have his blood. I'm his daughter. He took my pride. It's not like I don't love myself. I don't want to recall the tormenting accounts. I need you to talk to me. I'm your daughter, but you don't listen to me when I cry. Save me, please. All this story is all about gender-based violence. Please end it. Thank you.
A pleasant afternoon to you all. My name is...
It is better to breed a child than to pay a broken man or woman. It is better to teach, encourage you to be a star, not just a star, but a beautiful shining star. It is better to build you as young as you are. You are never too old to build your future. It is never too late to dream another or set another goal. If you can't be the tallest tree on the mountain, at least be the most beautiful shrub in the valley. A broken man or a broken woman is like a piece that wasn't full, but that was broken down into pieces. A piece that was a dream on a paper, but it turned into a wish. So take a deep breath, stand tall. Be the most beautiful shrub in the valley. Be a game changer, a world full of players. Be a flower, change the world. Be a person who is going to lead the world, a person who is going to be a star. A broken man or woman. This piece was like a fruit that was not sliced, but it became sliced because the person did not believe or did not be a hard worker. Be a hard worker. Be someone who believes in herself. Thank you.
To recite my poem entitled A Home. A home is where there is no sorrow. A house where together we grow. A home that the Almighty gave. Our country, our home, can only be made by implementing the new constitution with citizen participation. Everyone must get a slice of satisfaction from protection of rights and recognition. All this for a good nation.
So, alright. So, guys, just to give you feedback, right? Because the purpose of this whole thing is for you to learn. That's the purpose.